What's going on, guys? We got Mike Cherman here and Dan Altmann from Chinatown Market, and we're here with Sneakers East. Sneakers East is right?
No, Sneakers Middle.
Alright. Just kidding. No, Sneaker Middle East.
Oh man.
Perfect. Amazing.
Alright, this isn't going to be a traditionally interview, this is just chat.
Let's do it. I like a chat.
One of the first things is you're obsessed with the smiley.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a smiley, what would it be? Were there any other designs with? Like when they sent you a mail?
Of course. You know, man, I think for us it's really about positivity more than anything. You know, and so, you know, time and place in the world where there's so many different negative things happening, and you know, I think we really want to be a beacon of light and a beacon of positivity, especially for a community of kids out there who doesn't really believe in themselves or have anyone there to say you can do it too. You know, and so we want to be that guiding light for them and help them understand that one day they can do this, and that this thing is not unattainable. This is not impossible for you to go do it. So we want to continue to change that narrative and push that forward.
Like, there we go. I'm also a Watchmen fan.
Little Watchmen,
hence the morbid blood.
Yeah.
Fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you two guys get along? How did you all find each other? You all are two worlds apart.
Yeah,
right?
so we worked on a project together. I had a company called Narrative. We worked with, so Disney was a big investor. We worked on a project together. We ended up being neighbors in LA.
Like literally living next door to him, and I didn't realize.
Build the concept for how we wanted to grow the brand and what we wanted to do together, and kind of grow this to be bigger than just a clothing brand, but really build media. And Mike focuses on creative, I focus on partnerships. We all kind of come together and think about the way that we want to build.
So you weren't like two independent big conglomerates that just had a boardroom
just two
meeting and
people
like,
that
hey,
wanted to work together and build something huge together.
And this was built organically, I think for me, it came from just losing my last company, trying to figure out what I could do next, and then in all the processes of doing all these things, doing collaborations, there was a moment where I met Dan, and it started meeting other people. I'd expressed to him my situation, what I was looking for, and he helped me out and trying to connect me with other people. But every time he would connect me with another person, I would end up calling Dan again. And so I think it's funny how these things work out, and it happened really naturally and organically, where a lot of times things have always felt very forced.
That makes sense, because multimedia businesses right now, they're trying to do what your guys are doing.
Yeah.
Like the guys that have been there like for decades have started to do this, and you all just flipped it and hit the ground running. We
want to change the way it's all done. Everything for us is on Instagram, and I think Dan can talk a lot about that, of just how we've changed the narrative of how a brand should act.
Content to us is product, and product is content. So the way that we'll build the company out will be marrying those two things. Luckily, we have a product that people want. It's harder to go the other way, to build something that people want to actually purchase, because consumption and liking and commenting is all free. So I think if we can grow our audience to continue to be people that want to know us and learn from us and be educated and go to Chinatown Market University, and the way that people engage around stuff like that, but then also want to buy from us. They might not like something that comes out in a month or in a year, but they can continue with that journey with us and learn and meet the kids and the team and Mike and everyone that's a part of it. That's kind of a long-term customer versus just, oh, that's a cool brand today and they're gone next week. And that's why we want to transcend and grow much bigger than just a streetwear brand, but become a media and educational brand that can teach the next generation.
You touched on content. We're content creators as well, anyway. Like almost everyone is nowadays.
Of course.
What is the strategy behind your Instagram?
You know what the beauty is sometimes?
Tell me your team. How many people? How many people are
I think like 6 people have access to the account. We don't take, it's funny because we work with the people most high up at Instagram and the people that are experts in the space, and they look to us and they say, how are you thinking about Instagram? What are you doing in it? And it's really treating it the way that a consumer treats it. It's not being too precious about it. It's not being too, it's the same thing that a really active friend would treat Instagram like that.
That makes sense. We all have that one friend that just...
and that's actually really where it started, was that I had a friend who was posting amazing stories, and I invited him to come and start contributing. And then all of a sudden, when I invited all the rest of the kids in the office to start contributing their own memes and their own, funny pictures, how ideas for content, all of these things end up representing all these different perspectives, and it helps to relate to different communities, and so in the sense it's sometimes it's planned, sometimes Dan's orchestrating this whole plan, but then sometimes one of our guys will be posting a funny thing, and all of a sudden Dan and I are what was this? But then it turns out to be great, and it's amazing. You know,
so organized chaos. Then
exactly, and it's definitely controlled chaos for sure.
And we're also now evolving it to create, you know, more produced content. So we have a show with Bleacher Report, which is like a big Turner property that just came out, where it's much more produced, like a whole shoot. So we want to go high and low and memes and product, and you know, it's all supposed to represent the way that we look at Instagram, which is, you know, just really being inspired by what happens, and also hopefully inspiring others to create as well.
Okay. Another thing, anyone who knows about you or read anything about you knows the fact that you don't drink, you don't party. What do you do for fun? Like, what do you do on your downtime? No, actually, no. The question's for you. The question's for you, bro.
I was like, do people know that?
Yeah, I talk about it a lot.
You talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
So, what does he do for fun?
He creates. That's what he does.
No, honestly, man,
stuff,
like,
but.
you know, at the end of the day, for me, it's like you know, I'm around so much of like the stimulation, and there's so many people, and like kids are coming to our office all the time. Like, when I get home, I just want to relax and I want to just disconnect. You know, I think I need my like 6 to 8 hours of just, you know, brainless time that I can just like disconnect, because I'm so on all the time and my brain's just always going. Off the record, though. Can I say off the record? Off the record.
There's no off the record. There's no
Just kidding. Off the record. No off the record.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, you need 6 to 8 hours for that.
Yes. Yes.
That is definitely off the record, isn't it?
Off the record, sorry. Yeah.
Cool, man. Like, that's summarized. That's about it.
Yeah, man. No, we're grateful, man. You know what? I think at the end of the day, for us being out here in Dubai, it's just exciting to kind of see all these things, expose to new people, communities, and you know, people like yourself.
How long are you here for, though? Like,
we're here till Monday. We're flying out in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna go out to the desert and go on
a safari, and you know, we got. Yeah.
What are the
basic tourist?
Of course,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
We gotta be the basic tourists. Do the like, you know, the snowboarding down the dunes, like all that shit.
That's
Nah, man. Yeah.